With Peridot, we're really pushing the boundaries. We're trying to design a completely bespoke, novel experience.
When you peel back sort of the first layer of adorableness, there's this punk rock quality to it.
It doesn't live in a fantasy world. It very much lives in the same reality that we do.
The game is amazingly complex. Part of that magic is expressing it as simply as possible. It's very approachable and playable for our players, despite all of the complexity that's going on under the hood, so to speak.
Peridot is an augmented reality virtual pet game. One side of this game is the AR game, which is very new. We're figuring a lot of stuff out. But then on the other side, there are pet games, and there have been 1.5 billion pet games. But of course, the original that everyone comes back to is Tamagotchi, and that's how we describe ourselves in 2 words. We are AR Tamagotchi. You launch the game, and you're looking out onto the real world through your camera, and the pet's right there in the real world.
Keepers, who are the names of our players, get to experience the magic of the world by having a cute little peridot creature. They get to raise that creature from being a baby to being a teenager to being an adult.
You get to develop this bond over time by nurturing it, petting, playing, exploring the world together, snapping adorable photos together, dressing them up.
Pet has desires. It can say, oh, I want to go see a flower today, or I want to go forage some kelp, which you have to forage from real life water by looking at real life water. It's a game that really tries to get you to interact with the real world through the game, through the avatar of this little pet. And they're interacting with your environment, so it's a very personal game.
Peridot actually started as this AR experiment, started by Lauren Sherman, David Holland, Mika Hutchins, and a couple other Niantics.
The origins of Peridot never originally intended to create a game.
It was originally actually a tech demo. It was just a very sort of temporary small project where there was this little creature made of rocks walking around.
So originally we started with this rock creature because when you're a team of 2, just Lauren and myself, you don't have a lot of resources to devote towards making something look totally perfect and polished. And people's brains have a lot of affordance towards like a rock creature. It can look cute even if it's not very polished. It just take a rock, you give it a couple of rock pebble legs, and then you give it some eyes and it's cute.
And people kind of really took a shine to this demo. And eventually the executives at Niantic said, let's make this into an actual game.
It was really clear that we had something pretty compelling in there being a pet simulation game that was really using the real world around you through augmented reality.
If we've zigged before, we're gonna zag in Peridot. We're gonna make AR optional in this game. In Peridot, it's AR only.
Making an AR first game means that we let go of our control over the space that the player is playing in. So we have to be much more reactive and responsive to a variety of environments and stimulus.
With the innovation, you need to bring in levels of familiarity to make it easier for someone that's just jumping in to learn and pick up.
Once the project took off and we did have a bit more resources to spend, we realized that a rock creature on its own, even though it's cute, it can never really hit this next level of human affection.
We thought, well, what can we do to make this creature more real and more empathetic? And that's when we decided to go the more mammalian but magical and whimsical route.
They have growth stages. There are these, incomprehensibly cute and mysterious creatures. They're also magical.